Welcome to Dust Off the Bricks. So today we are going to be going through Atlanta Brick Company's new location, Orlando Brick Company. So I'll be bringing you through the store just like I did with Atlanta Brick Company and just show you around. So let's get started. We're going to start off in their little Christmas section. Lots and lots of gift with purchases here. And here's some more gift with purchases. They've got tons of selection. It's a little bit more open than Atlanta Brick Company, but still just tons of selection. Some nice airplanes, chess sets, those IKEA little tubs, poly bags, and these little minifigure stands, and goodness gracious, so many Speed Champions vehicles, like tons. And I'm going to be guessing that I don't know if I think they did have a sale going on while I was there, but just so many. I don't even know if they keep getting the amount of supply that they're getting right now, they're gonna run out of space. Tons of minifigures there. Some more Christmas stuff. Some plushies below that actually I didn't even notice till now. I don't think I noticed those when I was there, because I definitely would have looked at them more. I walked around the store like so many times, but I felt like every single time I was looking around I'd find something new. Here's a bunch more built sets. You got some Friends, the TV show up above there. You got a little Majestic Tiger I see there. A bunch of the Technic vehicles. Just tons and tons of built sets. And I think that's what they have right now. I mean, they've obviously got tons of new stuff, but I would actually say that majority of their sets are built, where Atlanta Brick Company may have had some more built sets and less already built sets or newer sets. Atlanta Brick Company had more new sets more than built sets, but here it looks like they just got tons of built sets. They do got new ones, but yeah, their selection's definitely significant. But yeah, again, I wasn't looking for sets in reality. I was looking for interesting pieces. I didn't go as crazy as I did at Atlanta Brick Company. I didn't buy as much stuff, Atlantis stuff. I definitely wanted to buy some Atlantis stuff, but the price is just significant. I'm just hoping to someday buy a haul at a garage sale to get a bunch of Atlantis stuff. Yet again, tons of minifigures. I didn't actually look too closely at their minifigures, but I also have a decent amount of minifigures. And I also was kind of like pushing it on the budget that I set for myself for this Lego vacation, so I didn't really want to buy too much stuff. But all their classics and some creator stuff, all their 3-in-1s. So definitely some good sets. I definitely looked at that castle. It was retail, I think, but all their Ninjago and some Monkey Kid stuff. Good selection here in the corner. Good Monkey Kid stuff. I was actually kind of looking at some Monkey Kid stuff too. I was looking at some smaller Chima stuff too, but I didn't end up getting any. And this is like going to be a significantly shorter video than my Atlanta Brick Co. Video, but it's still, I think I had more pictures that I threw in for the other one, but all their Technic stuff and decent amount of city stuff. The thing is, majority of the city stuff that they had there, I think I had already owned or was newer, and I could get it at Walmart, hopefully for cheaper. That's some older stuff for sure, but definitely I wasn't really looking for city stuff. I was just looking for interesting pieces. So I looked at what they had there, but definitely wasn't really looking at price of stuff. And there's Star Wars stuff. Oh yeah, a bunch of stuff on the top shelf that I almost forgot to film. But a lot of their Star Wars stuff, like I was like, ooh, I've always wanted the set, but it was like built with no minifigures, and that's kind of what I wanted it for, was the minifigures. The builds never stay together anyways. I just like some of the cool Star Wars minifigures, but they're so expensive that I'd rather just buy a bunch of Lego to build stuff with. But it was a great selection of stuff. Definitely loved just looking at stuff, because a lot of the stuff I'd never seen in person. Like, I've seen videos of some of these sets, or dreamed of owning some of these sets, but they just go for so much, and they had them there either built or in the box. In reality, they got like every single buildable character there, like so many Cheeto factory battles there. That's what I call that, the Obi-Wan and Darth Vader battle. All the buildable, or the heads were there. Just tons of sets. Just so many, too. I couldn't even... Yeah, it's just crazy how many Lego sets were here, and their inventory was just massive. For definitely being like a newer store, was definitely not expecting it to be this full of stuff. But I did hear that they brought a bunch of Lego sets down from Atlanta Brick Company to make sure that they had enough stock at Orlando Brick Company. And they actually had to bring back Lego sets back to Atlanta because they filled up Orlando so quickly. People brought in sets to sell and stuff when they did a sell and trade day. So, and it definitely shows. So many cool sets and so many cool minifigures, and minifigures honestly that I didn't think I was ever going to see. I think it was the day before I got there. Flounder had purchased the Queen Amidala minifigure, but that was pretty cool too. Being able to meet Flounder, talk with Joey, who works there. Both of them work there. Grumpy J was not able to make it. He was busy that day, but got to meet two of them. I'll probably definitely make a trip down there again someday. Oh, and here is a very interesting thing. That's like the from Iron Man. It's like a prop that they had, and it was like the only one that's completely like put together. And unfortunately, here's the Marvel section. But unfortunately, I kind of forgot about it, I'm pretty sure. I'll find out at the end of this video. But they had a bunch of Lego Master props hanging really high at the top of their, around their store. So I missed so much of them. And they have so many of these cutouts and stuff. It's pretty cool. Here's their Harry Potter section. Thing is too is when I go there, a lot of the sets are like within my era of when I got back into Lego. Not a lot of them. I would say 50% of them are within my era of when I got back into them. So a lot of the sets I already owned when I was going through and looking at a lot of these sets. Obviously they had some sets that were older, but significant. They go off Bricklink prices, or average Bricklink prices, I believe. So I mean, they're all good deals. Oh, I like that little that little plastic piece there. So they are all really good deals, but for me to buy a retired set, like, there's got to be something super special for me to buy the set. And here are all the Bionicles, which I actually picked up some of these things. So, and some of their Throwbots. I bought one of their Throwbots as well. And here's all their custom builds. We got some Sonic sets up above. But yeah, if I'm gonna buy a new, there's the Atlanta brick, their custom Atlanta set. There's their build a minifigure section, some more Harry Potter there. But back to what I was saying, if I'm gonna build or buy a set that's retired, there better be a piece that I really want in it that's going for about the same price as the entire set. So I definitely, I don't buy new Lego sets very often unless they're retired and still going for retail. I was like, oh, I missed it. I'll buy it for retail, or I will. Here's their city, or their start of their city. All this stuff is going to be put into their city. It's this is filmed 3 weeks ago, so a lot of this has changed. I actually saw it just a couple days ago, and a lot has changed with their city. It's looking amazing. That center portion is going to be filled with water. So they got a bunch of stormtroopers there waiting for hot dogs. Over here they've got a bunch of Lloyds battling on the roof. But yeah, back to what I was saying. It's got to be decently worth it if I'm going to buy a retired new in box Lego set, because in reality none of my Lego sets stay together. They all get taken apart eventually. So what's the point of spending so much money if I'm just going to take apart the set anyways? I just need it for pieces. I can just buy the pieces elsewhere. But here, there's their Mario section, there's their Friends section, and Disney section. I actually did end up buying a complete, I think it's going to be right, I'll point it out when it's there, but all their video stuff right there on the far right. I ended up buying that Raya set because of the giant armadillo. I'll be doing a review on those. I bought 2 Raya sets new, but they're going for retail pretty much, so I figured, hey, I missed out on this set. It's retired, still going for retail, so that's when I'll buy a retired in-box set, as if it's going for retail. I checked, I wanted to see it if it was on sale or built in the cases, but I didn't see it built at all. And I wanted to see if they had that giant armadillo for sale, and they didn't. So I was like, well, I guess I'm buying the set. Here's all their dreams and their Lego movie sets. But it just goes on forever. Oh, and they have all these like cool, interesting sodas here too. And then all their base plates. And then over here, they've got their botanical area and some more elves and friends section. So it's a definitely a good experience going in there. It's just amazing. It's awesome. There's their Jurassic World and Indiana Jones stuff, and some Chima and games. I did buy a Lego game from here. I wanted to check it out and see if it was fun to play or not. And it wasn't that much. There's all their Hobbit and Lord of the Rings stuff. Some just random miscellaneous stuff, it looks like, down below. It looks like mainly Disney, but there seemed like there was some other stuff in there. So, Indiana Jones there too. Friends, inbox. I mean, they did have tons and tons and tons of sets in box, but I would actually be curious. Here's all their custom stuff. Didn't really look at this very much. I don't buy anything unless it's official Lego. But I would be curious if they have like a number on how many built Lego sets they have for sale, how many minifigures they have for sale, and how many new in box sets they have on sale. Because I think that would be very interesting to see. Because I would say that honestly, just this entire store is filled up. The Atlanta Brick Company store is completely filled up. the Atlanta Brick Company has a basement complete full of stuff, and I've heard they have stuff on in storage elsewhere. I know this Orlando Brick Company has a off-site storage area as well, full of Lego. I would just be kind of interested on like how much of everything they have, and I would 100% agree that they probably, by far, hands down, have the largest selection of Lego. Oh yeah, they did have sale on built city sets. It looks like so, but I would say that they've got to have the largest. I don't even think a Bricklink store um, has them beat on their inventory. They've got two massive locations completely full of stuff. So I would say they definitely by far have the most inventory and probably honestly individual pieces too. I mean, they try to sell only sets and not as much individual pieces, but their bulk um, area was massive in both stores, and I could have probably sat there for hours just looking and getting pieces, but I just wanted to chat and film these videos, so I did. Here's their built Chima section. Just goes on, and I think too in both the videos I may have missed a section. I think I did in both this video and my Atlanta Brick Company video. I missed a section, so and it's really hard to. I was getting a lot of glare, so it's kind of hard to see some of those sets. But yet again, just tons of old, retired, and some new stuff just everywhere. Every nook and cranny, I feel like they just pack Lego into. Like if you've got the money, these are the stores you go to get your Lego. And if you keep your sets together. But or if you're just a mock builder and need pieces, I bought tons of pieces from Atlanta Brick Company, not Orlando, but then we've got tons of t-shirts. I think I bought one t-shirt here. I think I bought one t-shirt in Atlanta. The rest of the t-shirts I purchased prior, just so I'd have like their shirt to wear. Here's all their as-is sets, their clearance bin, all their pieces. I definitely meant to grab some more of these type of pieces out of here too, and I kind of forgot. Should have probably picked up some more train track too. Their base plates, raised base plates, light kits. They have tons of these light kits, tons of boxes. I know I actually almost bought some of these, but like those are big. I don't know if I could fit that in my suitcase. My suitcases were packed. Oh, and there's Steven's book. Steven Erickson, he wrote a book. Definitely meant to buy one at Atlanta. I don't know if they had any in stock, but I meant to buy some at Atlanta just so I could have Steven sign it. But I didn't, so hopefully one of these days maybe I'll just buy one before I go down there and have him sign it when I get down there. But just Lego sets everywhere. Thanks for watching. I will leave a link in the description to the Atlanta Brick Company video, and also to my haul from this whole entire trip of Legoland, Atlanta Brick Company, Orlando Brick Company, and the Lego store in Disney Springs. So leave that all in the description below. But thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.